Hi guys, this is editorial analysis for 7th November 2016. Let's go to the first one. This is from the Hindu newspaper. It says that India and Sri Lanka, they have agreed to establish a joint working group JWG on fisheries. We are going to have a hotline between the two coast guards, coast guards of the two countries. The joint working group will be meeting once every 3 months, and the fishery ministers will also meet every 3 months. It will be helpful in releasing the arrested fishermen of both the countries who sometimes mistakenly trespass to each other's territory in the international waters. But the main problem here is not this. The main problem here in this region is overfishing in the region, that is fast exhausting the fish resources in the region. It is a threat to the livelihood of the fishermen in this particular area. So that is something that requires a swift action from the administration. Let's move on to the second editorial. This is from the Indian Express. It talks about the World Bank's ease of doing business ranking. We have got a really bad ranking this year. So the author here says that the World Bank data gathered from India is just from two cities, Mumbai and Delhi. It is not reflective of the development activity happening in the other states. Also, things like registration of property, ease of getting a construction permit, payment of taxes, getting an electricity connection, land acquisition, etc. All these they depend on the state government mechanisms too. So it cannot be done alone by the union. It cannot be improved alone by the union, because the state governments have to be proactive in this regard. And ease of doing business in India, they suffer from some major obstacles. Firstly, the first problem is the problem of land acquisition. In our country, land records are imprecisely recorded, and what happens is that this embroils the investors in a tangle of agents, petty bureaucrats, lawyers, and politicians. So acquiring land to set up a business is a big problem in India. We lack essential infrastructure like water, housing, electricity, roads, etc. And there's also a lacunae in our IPRs, fiscal stability and contract sanctity. So we have to look into these issues. The author points out that we need solutions in certain areas, and these areas are like digitization of land records, availability of water. We have to reduce the travel time from the point of production to the point of export. There should be availability of skilled labor. And we have to look to the rules of taxation, IPR, etc. Also, the author suggests lastly that in addition to this ease of doing business rankings by the World Bank, we should also have our own index which are reflective of our own realities. So because the World Bank rankings are very simplified and the problems in India are very complex. So that's it for today, 7th November 2016. Thank you very much.